Our MC stops the secretary while leaving and he presents one more request to Secretary Zhao. Then our MC says, Xiao Yun is not fully healed yet. Her body is still weak, even though Sister King will stay by her side. I hope that you can look after Xiao Yun in my stead for some time. The secretary also accepts this offer, saying that it would be my honor to. Then after this, Juyi is ready to leave from here. Sume has come outside to pick him up. While leaving from there, our MC says to his sister for the last time, remember to call me if there are any problems. You need to eat the pills from Priestess Chewy every week, don't forget. You need to have Sister King check your body every day. Secretary Zhao will arrange for you to go to school a few days later, listen to him. However, Ju Yun comically starts ignoring what our MC says as if he has not heard anything. But our MC tries to understand her by pulling her cheeks. Ju Yun then says, yes, I understood. Then after this, Juyi sits in the car while saying goodbye. Sume looks at him and asks, is it your first time to travel such a long distance? Our MC's attention was still on his sister, but he says yes. Sume starts the car and asks our MC to be ready, and just then the car leaves from there at such a high speed, and as soon as it goes, it enters a teleportation array. Then we see a Ning City, or should we say a Ning University City. There are many cars coming through the teleportation array, and many people are also present on the platform. Then the car in which our MC was sitting also enters there. Our MC has a bit of a problem going through this teleportation array. He also says that we are not short on time, so was it necessary to use teleportation magic? A few things were also going on in the mind of our MC, because he knew that large-scale universities are under the control of the military. And he's a little surprised to see everyone here using the teleportation array, because Priestess Chewy needs to send a request to the city government to use the miniature teleportation magic array. But here everyone is using teleportation array. Then Sume gets out of the car and tells Juyi that Sukang University works with the military, so we built a massive teleportation array near the school. It is safe and convenient. And at this time our MC had reached Sukang University. Sume tells him that we have reached here, and as soon as our MC's eyes fall on Sukang University, he gets surprised. Because the gate of Sukang University is very big, and apart from humans, every type of creature is present there. Whether it is a giant, a big wolf, or any kind of creature, they all come there for admission. And Sukang University is very big. It is also situated on the mountains. There are different types of designing houses everywhere, which are showing the beauty of Sukang University. More students have come to Sukang University for admission. Students of every species are present here. Sume then asks our MC to go inside, as our MC will need to check in the university. Then suddenly someone passes quickly by our MC. Our MC quickly dodges it and looks back to see who it is. Then we see that this guy was flying away from some attack. And the one who attacks the person is an unknown girl, who had attacked her with a kick, and at this moment she is looking a little angry after the attack. After doing that attack, the girl angrily says, I told you, I don't want to talk to you. This girl's eyes are purple in color, and her eyes are also emitting a purple color aura. After this, the girl starts leaving from there, saying that this kick is a warning. If you bother me again, then I won't show you any mercy. After that attack, that unknown person is still unconscious. He is not conscious, and after seeing him, other students present there say, young Master Jen met the chili this time. He's always trying to pick up young juniors every semester. He finally got what he deserved, thank God. Our MC also looks at the unknown girl and thinks magical pattern. She has a demonic bloodline. Seeing our MC thinking, Sume says, plenty of students and teachers in University City have different bloodlines. Don't be so surprised when you see them in the future. Our MC listens to Teacher Sume and says in the normal way, don't worry, even if they are of other race. As long as they are on the side of humanity, I won't be hostile towards them. I wouldn't begrudge the entire demon race just because of my father's death. Sume becomes happy after hearing these nice words from our MC, and she immediately gives the student ID to our MC. Name and ranking score were written in that ID card. Then Sume and Juyi start moving forward from there. Juyi explains everything about the school structure to our MC, like the ranking comes first. Like every year has its own rank. The stronger you are, the higher you will be in the rank. New students are ranked based on their performance in the examination. The rank of our MC is 001, which is the strongest in this term. But this rank is temporary. There will be a freshman competition a month later, and it will be rearranged then according to the results. Sume is explaining all these things to our MC, and after explaining these things, Sume looks at our MC with a serious look and tells him that from today onwards you will be everyone's target. Everyone will run after you to achieve your position. Hearing this, our MC also smiles. His eyes are shining as if he is not afraid of anyone, and smilingly he says, "Since I'm already in the first place, I don't plan to return this position." Sumei smiles seeing this, and then after that she tells our MC about the score system. As such, freshmen receive scores based on their ranking, which you can use to buy food, equipment, potions, skill books, etc. If you have enough score, you can get anything you want, including S-class skill and resources. But apart from ranking, there are 2 ways to get the score. The first are score missions. You can use your ID card to log into the mission board and check for any suitable missions. Completing the mission will reward you with scores. The second is the Heaven and Earth rank. Those guys will receive a set amount of scores according to the ranking. After explaining these 2 methods of getting the score, Sumei was a little serious, and seriousness was visible in her voice too, and she seriously told our MC in warning words. "There's 5,000 students in Suyu, many want to enter the Heaven and Earth rank. You cannot be arrogant." Our MC hears this and says, "I understood." And yes, Suyu means it is the abbreviation form of Suken University. Sumei has taken our MC deep inside the university, and at this moment they are standing at a distance and looking down. There is a portal to a secret realm below, and many students are present there. Many people are going towards the portal. Sumei and Jui's eyes are also towards the portal. Then Sumei again continues her talk. As she explains, in addition, Suyu has 3 realms. The first realm is the Goblin Dungeon. The entry level is from 17 to 21. Second realm, Distorted Forest. Entry level ranges from 23 to 26. Third realm, Purgatory. Entry level ranges from 28 to 31. Apart from levels, you need to spend a certain amount of score to enter the realm. You can use the training room to practice to increase your level. Your opponent can be both robots or real people. Our MC is visiting every corner of the university while listening to the talks. Right now he is in the training area where he has seen people training, and the training area is not small. It is quite big. A lot of people are training there. Sumei's point continued while showing this area that the strongest has absolute authority, the one with the largest amount of resources. This is the way for us to survive. Our MC becomes very happy after hearing so many specialties of the university. He starts liking these things about the university, due to which a smile is visible on his face. Seeing Sumei, a group of students there say hello to her. Sumei praises all of them and walks ahead with Shui. Although there are some girls in his group, they look back at our MC and start talking among themselves. One of the girls whispers and says, "Who is he?" The teacher is leading him personally. The other girl hears this and says, "Yes, this is true. We are in a group of 10 while a senior is leading us." So someone says perhaps this is backdoor entry. Then an unknown student whose name is Wang Lai listens to all this foolish talk and says smilingly, "You might not know, special admission students have a specific teacher assigned to handle their admission. Firstly, to familiarize them with the school faster. Secondly, to have an easier time recruiting them for their house." Everyone present in the group gets stunned after hearing this. So he's this term's first place. So someone says, "Suyu informant, what was he made of? Tell us about it." The same girl who was seen fighting with us some time ago is also there in this group. Perhaps she is also excited to hear this. Then the unknown person reveals that he is the first place winner of Sukang District, Jui, who is a level 13 Saint Knight. Here our MC is busy in watching everything in the university, and talks are going on about him behind his back, and such things are said which can surprise everyone. As soon as all these students hear about the first place, everyone gets surprised. Everyone's face is worth seeing. All of them are so stunned that they start discussing among themselves. Everyone is saying their own thing about our MC. Like some can't believe that our MC got first place, because they think that Saint Knight is a support class. So how can this happen? So someone says, "I heard you said rank 002 Shen Lingfeng was a level 14 berserker. How did a heavy support surpass a berserker?" And the girls are in awe of our MC that he is too handsome to be a celebrity. Some people are not believing this. Then Wang Lai says, "What do you mean? You don't believe me. My title as the informant is real." The girl with demon bloodline, after listening to all these things, thinks in her mind that he has the first place among the new people. However, then a red-haired boy sees the girl, and he gets very angry after seeing her attracted towards our MC. He starts getting jealous towards our MC, and he is unable to control his jealousy, and speaks angrily. He angrily shouts, "I think this first place is just a fake." The people standing next to him get a little confused after listening to him. Hearing this, our MC also looked back towards him, and he was a little angry seeing our MC. Then he smiles at our MC and tells about himself. This boy tells his name that "My name is Liu Jing and I am level 13 Punishment Knight, and my rank is 038. This guy suspects our MC that Jui doesn't have enough strength to be appraised as 001, hence challenging our MC now. The senior student who was leading the new student put his hand on this guy's shoulder and said, "Student, duels count as private matters. Please don't waste everybody's time." Although this senior looked calm on the outside, he was getting angry on the inside. He is thinking angrily while trying to calm down this student. "Dumbass, I'm only earning 1 score for leading freshman. What the fuck are you doing?" However, Liu Jing does not understand this and tells the senior, "Don't worry, senior, I got this." After saying his words, he starts moving towards our MC. Seeing him going, the senior student gets angry and starts thinking angrily, "You got shit." Ranking 001 is unanimously decided by the headmaster and 5 house teachers. It's impossible to be wrong. The people present there could not understand anything after seeing this, but before leaving they wanted to see what was going to happen next. Seeing such an environment, different conversations start there. Liu Jing wants to use 001 as his stepping stone. Saint Knight isn't a strong class. It's not weird to want to step on him. Seeing Liu Jing in front, our MC says, "Why should I accept your challenge?" Liu Jing wants to do this fight, so he offers to give 100 points in this fight. That if you win then you will get it, and if you lose then you do not need to give anything. On hearing this, a smile appears on our MC's face and he thinks, "For my future record, I need to accept this challenge. But if I want to make an example, I need to be more cruel. Only then will they remember." After thinking this, our MC asks to fight on 300 score. "If you give me 300 score then I will fight." On hearing this, Liu Jing becomes completely stunned. We can clearly see sweat on his face. As soon as the people present there hear about the score of 300, they also start talking among themselves. Everyone was talking different things, so one of them says, "I only got 400 scores by ranking at 40. Liu Jing is 38, so his score should be pretty close to mine. That's a heavy price if he loses. He's standing out right when the term begins. Is he a brainless dumbass like in those novels?" Liu Jing is still shocked at this moment, but he sees the girl who is currently looking at our MC instead of looking at him. He wants to impress this girl, but 300 score is very high, so he was not able to understand what to do. Seeing Liu Jing not saying anything for a long time, our MC starts leaving from there saying that if you don't have the courage then I will leave. However, Liu Jing stops him angrily and says, "Only 300, let's enter the ring." Our MC's eyes sparkle after hearing this. Maybe this is what our MC wanted to hear, and after hearing this he says in an evil manner, "So, you got some guts after all. But we don't need a ring." Our MC gets ready for fight right there. At this time a golden-colored aura is emanating from his body, and happiness is visible on his face, and he laughs and prepares his hands for fight and says, "If you don't fall to your knees in 3 moves, I lose." Jugi and Liu Jing have arrived in the arena to fight the battle. At this time both of them are staring at each other. Liu Jing has a big sword in his hand while our MC is still empty-handed. And the referee of this battle is Sume, who explains both of them about the rules and says that the countdown will be of 3 seconds, then both of you can act, but killing moves are not allowed in this fight. A large number of students have gathered there to watch this battle. The counting starts from 3 and ends as soon as it reaches 1. At that very moment, Liu Jing sets out to attack at full speed. He is moving towards our MC at high speed, and at this time he is holding a big sword in his hand. Liu Jing's Awakening class is Punishment Knight class, while our MC's class is Saint Knight. There is not much difference between the two, as Punishment Knight is exactly like Saint Knight, as they both are hidden classes branching from the Knight class. The Punishment Knight is excellent at dealing damage. The Saint Knight is excellent at support. All these things are in Liu Jing's mind while moving towards Jui. He is feeling that our MC has a Saint Knight support class. Hence this fight is looking like a piece of cake to him. He is thinking that as long as he attacks fast, nothing will happen to him, and as long as the Saint Knight is not buffed, he will not be able to do anything to me. Liu Jing, moving towards our MC, has another thought in his mind along with this thought. Like when he is moving towards our MC, he sees that girl with demon bloodline, and thinks that after I defeat Yui, she will look at me differently. As soon as he gets close to our MC and he sees our MC in the range of his attack, at the same time he makes a blood slash attack towards our MC. At this moment, Liu Jing's sword is completely surrounded by red blood aura, and it is falling towards Yui at full speed. However, as the attack is about to hit our MC, he easily avoids this attack and immediately attacks Liu Jing with a knee in the stomach. Liu Jing became unconscious as soon as this attack hit him, and as soon as the attack hits, it breaks the arena and hits a wall. Not only did he break the ropes of the arena, the wall he hit was also completely broken. After some time, the dust clears and we see that Liu Jing is on his knees on the ground, and at this time he is unconscious and blood is flowing from his mouth. He has got himself into this situation just because of a girl. After eliminating Liu Jing in just one attack, our MC was not very happy. He said how boring it was. When Liu Jing was eager to fight, our MC felt that he had something up his sleeve, but it turns out that he cannot even take a blow. Then after this, the senior student, whom Liu Jing had not listened to, goes to Liu Jing and starts checking him to see what his condition is. All the students present there watching this fight are quite surprised because the fight ended in just one attack. Senior quickly checks Liu Jing and comes to Sume to tell her about his condition and tells her that Liu Jing's 5 ribs were broken and there was internal bleeding. He became unconscious. Sume is currently transferring 300 points of Jui to his student ID card. And after listening to the senior, she says let a priest heal him. After transferring 300 points to our MC's student card, Sume says while giving him the student ID card, 300 points have been transferred into your student card. Jui takes the student ID card from Sume's hand, but at this moment he is acting as if he has no idea what he has done. Right now he is acting like a gentleman. The students watching the fight all start talking to each other like one of them says it's hard to stop Punishment Knight's charge in combination with Blood Slash, yet he did it with just one kick. So some other student is surprised to see the power of our hero and says, so this is the power of 001. This is on a whole different level. Among other students, the same girl for whom the fight is taking place also thinks after seeing the strength of our MC. The difference in their strength stat is at least 20 points. At this time, there is a little bit of excitement along with surprise in her eyes, and immediately after that she moves forward and comes in front of our MC taking his name. Then the girl appears in front of our MC and says please play a match with me. Seeing this girl, our MC quickly starts looking at her stats with the scale of evaluation technique, and while looking at her stats he thinks, I was a little rushed back at the gate. Only now did I realize that she not only possesses other bloodlines, but she also has legacy equipment. Legacy is a sort of ranking for weapons. Just think of it as a legendary grade weapon. Our MC, when he is checking her stats, sees about the legacy along with the bloodline, so that a thought arises in his mind that I am seeing such stats for the first time. Hence he wants to test the power of this girl. He also examines the sword on this girl's back, where he sees the name of this weapon, which is Dark Moon Ancient Sword, and its quality is Legacy. Race limitation can only be used by human. Class limitation is Swordsman. Its effect is still unknown. After checking the stats of all these, our MC agrees to this match. Both of them go and stand in the arena. Immediately after this, our MC summons Warhammer. The hammer in the hands of our MC is of Warhammer Mystic Light class. Its quality is gold. It can increase the stats of Constitution by 18%. It can also increase Wisdom by 24%. The effect increases all light elemental skills to level 1 under grade B. Its source system is lottery. Meanwhile, some more senior students come there and they say, hey, freshmen are fighting as soon as they enter the school. And someone is saying that this is just a rookie spars. A student whose name is Lai Dongsheng, one of the captains of Aurora Club, who is a level 29 spearman. As soon as he comes there, he says to Sume smilingly, it is good to see you, Miss Sue. Why are you here? Before Sume can answer, the countdown ends and the fight begins. As soon as the fight starts, both start coming to attack each other. Demon Girl comes to attack with Shadow Slash. In this she can attack the enemy with lightning fast speed and start firing. And also our MC is coming to attack with Typhoon Smash. Raise the hammer and swing with power. Cause a huge amount of damage and knock the enemy back. The attacks of both collide with each other and the power of the collision was so much that pressure is created there. After doing this attack, both move away from each other and are ready to attack again. At this moment, a golden-colored aura is emanating from our MC's body, while on the other hand, a purple-colored aura is emanating from this girl's body. By looking at the aura of their body, one can find out whose power the two represent. After facing our MC's attack, the demon girl thinks to herself, what a powerful strength he has, he is absolutely a monster. With this in mind, demon girl is currently preparing a demonic slash attack. Demonic slash, cover the weapon in dark elemental mana and unleash a powerful dark slash at the enemy in front. Our MC also gets very excited after seeing the power of her first attack. A smile starts appearing on his face. He laughs maniacally and rushes towards the girl and says, great, finally there is someone who can fight me head on. The demon girl is also ready for our MC, and as soon as both of them get close to each other, they attack again with their weapons. The name of this girl is not known yet, so we are calling her Demon Girl because she has demon bloodline inside her. So we are calling her Demon Girl. The attacks of both then collide again, and the pressure to collide attacks is created again. But this time both of them don't stop. They both start attacking one after the other. They have used a lot of skills in just a few minutes. Let's take a look at what skills these two have used. Uppercut. Attack the enemy from below to above. Can knock them into the air. Enhanced rapid stab. When attacking forward, add one more stab attack. Shockwave slash. Use a powerful upper slash to attack the enemy in front and release shockwave. Shockwave will provide multiple attacks and knock the enemy away. Mountain crushing hit. Lung forward and use the weapon to smash the ground. Counts as a multi-stage attack. Has a chance to make the enemy fall. Probably two of these attacks are of RMC, such as uppercut and mountain crushing hit. Both of these can be. Both of them are still not stopping and are continuously attacking each other. The entire arena is surrounded by the aura of both, and their fight is as if a master is fighting. And the spectators standing outside are not able to even watch the fight properly because their speed is so fast. The senior students who were coming here some time ago and making fun of this fight have also become completely stunned after seeing this fight. They all are wondering whether it is really a fight between two students because the fight between RMC and that girl is so dangerous that it is creating air pressure everywhere. Lai Dongsheng, who is watching this fight, says, "Without a trump card, the spiritual swordsman will lose soon." Another senior student standing next to him asks him but how, and he also says that at the moment they are equally matching. Here in the area, Demon Girl uses Enhanced Block to avoid RMC's attacks. Enhanced Block allows one to absorb damage coming from the front. Then Lai Dongsheng answers that guy after seeing this attack. Initially, she will only block one swing out of 3. Now she needs to block one swing out of 2 with her sword. Heavy weapon users usually fight by defending and retreating, and avoid constant large swings to conserve their stamina. And when their opponent shows an opening, they hit hard immediately. Yet he shows no signs of conserving his stamina. He's either stupid or is absolutely confident in his own strength. From beginning to the end, the Warhammer is limiting the swordsman's movement, forcing them to block the Warhammer. Our MC's performance makes Lai Dongsheng wonder what a hot-tempered Saint Knight is, who can fight against such a beauty without holding back. On one hand, the talk was continuous. On the other hand, the fight in the arena was still continuous, and after such a long fight, the girl finally fell to her knees. This fight has been going on for a long time, and after bringing the girl to her knees, our MC seriously says, "I am done warming up." Immediately after saying this, he uses Gift of God, Gift of Courage, Weapon Blessing, Blessing of Dawn, Gift of Protection, all buffed, due to which golden-colored holy energy is generated there. This holy energy is coming from our MC's body, and its pressure has created a whirlwind of energy there. Demon Girl is under pressure due to this powerful pressure, and she is wondering whether this is Jui's true strength. Before she can even come out of her thoughts, our MC uses the Spear of Victory skill to end the match quickly. Spears made of energy start coming to hit Demon Girl. To avoid this, Demon Girl quickly uses Phantom Slash skill. The Phantom Slash skill is used to quickly attack an enemy by moving quickly over a short distance. As soon as the girl moves towards our MC using this skill, our MC immediately appears in front of her and says, "I already knew that you would use this." Our MC is smiling after luring her into this trick, while the girl has a surprised expression on her face that "when did you come to me?" Meanwhile, Jui moves his hammer towards the girl to attack her. Seeing the attack coming towards her, the girl gets completely scared and sits there with her eyes closed. Then the voice comes, "Do you want to continue this?" Then the girl opens her eyes and looks at our MC with a surprised expression. Our MC keeps his hammer on the ground and looks towards her, waiting for the answer. Then the girl says while standing up, "No, the results will be the same against such an overwhelming aggression." Jui also says to her that you did not show your full strength, and after saying this he thinks in his mind, she didn't use her swordsman skill or dark elemental power in this fight. Hearing Jui's words, the girl smiles innocently and says, "You found out. It's just a spar, of course I won't use my trump card." Then after this she takes out her phone and brings it in front of Jui and says, "Besides, you didn't go all out either, I saw your exam video. Add me, we'll spar again sometime." Our MC also looks at her innocently after listening to her. White-haired Demon Girl says, "Yes, of course I didn't show my full power as it was just a spar, so Demon Girl didn't use any of her trump cards." He also told our MC that just as I did not use any of my trump cards, you did not show any strength which you had used in your exam. So she asks our MC to add herself to his friend list so that he can compete again if he ever gets the chance. After listening to her, our MC adds her to his friend list, and this white-haired demon girl is looking mad in love with our MC. Because as soon as our MC added her to her friend list, love started bursting in her heart and her face turned red from shy. Different love thoughts started running in her mind. After facing this problem, our MC asks Sume to leave from here, and then both of them start leaving from here. Sume is very happy to see Jui's performance because our MC has earned 600 points on his first day, but he has also warned other special recruits that whoever messes with him will not be saved. That's why Sume is considering this year to be very interesting. Then we see a mountain where the newcomer's dormitory is located. The dormitory for freshman students is located on a small mountain. The regular student dormitory is at the foot of the mountain and on the side of the mountain. The special admission dormitory is on the top of the mountain. What's more, there are independent mansions of special recruitment dorms, and the luxuries and equipment there vary depending on your rank. Our MC is a special recruit, so his dormitory will be on the top of the mountain. Sume brings our MC to the residence where our MC will stay. As our MC moves to go inside, Sume asks him another question. I heard that you are looking for the freezing lotus. Then after this, Sume starts telling our MC some details about freezing lotus which he has recently heard. There is a party who saw a frost lotus on the Tempest Mountain range, but they did not think it was good to collect it, so they left it, as it was guarded by high-level demons. But the information that Sume is telling our MC right now is 6 years old information, so she does not give any guarantee to our MC regarding this information whether that flower will still be there or not. Then after this, our MC starts checking every single thing related to this freezing lotus information in every article and news. The Tempest Mountain Range is a mountain range that emerged after the Earth merged into the Eternal Game. It was wide, containing various treasures and exotic flora and fauna. Not even tertiary awakened classes dare to enter it leisurely. With our MC's current strength, he will only run away if he encounters a high-level monster. But the system immediately rewards our MC with a life-saving item after completing the exam, which is Resurrection after death. The Resurrection cross visible behind our MC right now is his reward. Jui thinks about it for a long time, and then he immediately decides that he will go there without hesitation, and for this he thinks of purchasing some skills and equipment. At this time he has a mouse in his hand, so he immediately starts checking skills and equipment. At this time some results appear in front of him. As if right now in front of him wheel Holy Light Sacred Punch, Holy Light Protection, Holy Light Shield, Sacred Retaliation, Holy Light Ball, Wind of Sacred Healing. All these equipment and skills are visible. All the skills and equipment that are currently visible to our MC are free because of his first rank. Seeing all these, our MC quickly starts buying them. He buys immunity to physical damage and then buys a skill which can be used without a weapon, and along with that he also buys long-range attack skill. Because it's all free, he starts buying it all as quickly as possible. All this is free, but there are some things that our MC will have to purchase, like our MC needs to spend points to collect the forest set rewarded from the exam. After this, our MC comes inside the Tempest Mountain range, where as soon as he arrives he sees a huge explosion. This explosion is so powerful that despite being so far away, our MC is experiencing its pressure, and our MC thinks of going there to see it. And what Jui is wearing right now is the forest set equipment which he has bought after spending a lot of points. Then the story shifts to this white-haired demon girl, where at this moment she is feeling a little hesitant and shy after looking at the phone. And at this moment she is waiting for the message from our MC. These two have been talking for a long time. And yes, friends, from now on we will not call her white-haired demon girl because her name is clearly visible in the message, where she has mentioned her name to our MC in the message. Let's see what is written in the message. She told her name. Jui also told his name, and then this girl asked our MC to go with her to the gym the next day, but our MC refused, saying that he is out at the moment. And in the last message the girl asks, "Where are you going?" Our MC replies to her last message that he is going to Tempest Mountain. This girl is tossing and turning like crazy after reading our MC's message. Looks like Miss has fallen madly in love with our MC. Then she talks to another girl. The girl in front asks Jiangchu Ran, "What's the matter? Has something wrong happened? This is the 23rd time that you are looking at your phone so carefully." Then Jiangchu Ran shyly says, "I met a boy today. He is very special." The girl in front asks how special he is. Then Jiang sadly tells that I challenged him yesterday and used some of my charming ability while fighting, but he remained completely unaffected. There wasn't even a hint of him falling for my temptation. Hearing these indifferent words of Jiang, the girl in front says that his willpower must be very terrifyingly strong. Hearing this, Jiang's eyes fill with excitement and she shouts excitedly, "That's it, I'm also going to the Tempest Mountain range." Here inside Tempest Mountain, we see a vehicle moving at a very high speed, and there is some monster in front of it. The vehicle hits the monster as it approaches. There is not just one monster but many monsters that are probably chasing them. Then we see a girl inside the truck who is Mechanics Zhu Zio, and she throws some explosive bombs out from inside the truck. As soon as those monsters step on those bombs, they immediately start exploding. However, some of them survive and come to attack. But there is not only one girl here. She has come to the team. We see another girl among them who is Summoner Wen Tianrun. She uses Spirit Summoning Iceness after seeing the monster coming. Due to this, the monster stops there and these people start taking their truck forward. Then we see another girl whose profession is Gunner, and her name is Judan. She starts firing continuously at the monsters with the machine gun. This Gunner girl keeps firing continuously, and she fires so much that she destroys the entire area. She is firing at all the monsters coming in between. The girl stops her firing and immediately gives orders to another girl. Do it right now. Then we see that at a speed faster than lightning, a girl who is a swordsman and her name is Su King Lion starts attacking those monsters with her sword and destroying them. After killing all these monsters, everyone becomes happy that we did it. But then when Tianrun feels something and asks everyone to move quickly, and she immediately creates an ice shield on the vehicle with her ice skill. And suddenly a very powerful fire attack passes by Su King Lion and hits the vehicle, completely destroying it. Swordman Su King Lion narrowly escaped this but her vehicle, and the people in it were completely injured. The condition of these people is not good. Some are somehow able to stand and some are buried under the vehicle. Seeing them, Su King Lion asks, "Are you okay?" Just then Wen Tianrun gets scared and says, "Look behind you." And the monsters that are chasing these people are demons, which are one of the 5 other races which are extremely violent. And they like to eat living things. These people have been surrounded by these demons from all sides, and all these demons have their mouths open and fire-type attack is ready to come from their mouths. Surrounded by demons from all sides, these people are absolutely terrified because their party has used all their trump cards and these people have been able to kill only 4 demons, and apart from this they have not been able to do anything. And after seeing their death, there is only one thing in the mind of all of them, that are we all going to die here today? All those monsters do fire-type attacks on all of them. And then suddenly we see our MC who is coming towards them at full speed sitting on a white wolf. And to save them all, our MC immediately uses the Sacred Storm skill, due to which a cross mark comes in front of the fire attack and the cross mark protects them all from the fire attack. As soon as our MC's Sacred Storm and this fire-type attack collided together, a tornado of fire was created, and due to this, very strong hot winds started being generated in the entire area. All these demons also got very scared after seeing the holy energy, because when this firestorm is passing, there is holy energy mixed in it, which is giving a lot of trouble to these demons. And then we see our MC who now has a cross mark on his forehead and light is coming out of it. And this light is such where light gathers and the storm falls with holy energy. The sacred energy of our MC is troubling these demons and they are in trouble due to the energy. So friends, chapter ends here. Now what will happen next, we will know in the next chapter. And don't forget to give number out of 100 to the chapter, and we will meet in another video. Till then, goodbye. Now what will happen next? You can tell your opinion by commenting. And don't forget to subscribe the channel and like the video too.